Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis. Now yesterday was kind of a meh trading day. I thought it was pretty awesome, but in the bigger picture it was kind of a meh trading day because it was a chop day. The reason why I say it's a chop day is because we're looking at the daily chart here and we can see that we have an inside candle setup here where yesterday's candle, the child candle, we call it, was inside the range of the preceding candle, which we call this the mother candle. So when we see inside candle setups on the charts, that usually is an indicator, a price action indicator that we are chopping, and the chop range is the mother candle's range, which means for now I have 590 to 584. Okay, the exact range is 583.86 to 590.20. Okay, if you guys rather use the exact numbers, but for me, I am watching 584 to 590 as the chop range. All right, as of right now, SPY is above the 586 level. Okay, that critical 586 level was a previous pivot high from October. And of course, that 584 level that I mentioned, which would also break down the 20 daily moving average. If we can break down those levels, the chop ends bearishly for SPY. And as far as the bull case scenario, I have resistance at 588 and 590. Both levels must clear to send us up higher, 591.5. Gap fill at 593 and 595 fib level above that. All right, now I'm giving you guys levels and I'm giving you guys setups here, but you got to know how to use them. For example, I like to use the 15-minute chart. All my levels are from the daily chart or weekly chart, but I use the 15-minute chart to play my trades. Okay, now yesterday was a meh type of trading day, but with Uncle's trading style, the level to level style approach, even on a chop day, if you're able to catch the right setup, you can still make money. So I wrote in my Discord yesterday for SPY, for example. Okay, I wrote staying above 586 will be a decent start for bulls, but 587.5 and 589 must clear to trigger calls and put those higher targets in play. I wrote 587.5 cleared. And it was based on this candle right there. Okay, the 1045 candle. 1030, 1045 candle. It cleared 587.5 and it was able to smash the next level. I had a 589 level. I'm watching 588 today, but yesterday I was watching the 589 level. Now remember level to style principle. You enter from one level and then you want to get out on the next level. And right there, we cleared 589, but we had a false breakout setup. False breakout setups are the trigger to go short. So if you played this level to level, you're fine. Even if you left runners, you stop loss on your runners, and you still would have been kind of profitable, overall profitable on the trade. Now, if you was looking for a short entry, the false breakout is your short entry. And with that entry led to a level to level style move from breakdown of 489 hitting 487.5, guys. See, level to level style, even on a choppy day like yesterday, you're able to still make some type of money, okay, with day trading. Now with Tesla, if you had this approach with Tesla, you would have made a lot more money because Tesla was a lot more volatile than the SPY, okay? And if you look at my analysis or my trade ideas or updates, whatever you want to call it for SPY, I didn't have much analysis on it yesterday, but I mentioned that 346 cleared, putting those high targets in play. That was the first setup. In the morning, I had levels I was watching. This was for Tesla, 341 and 342.5 must clear to get the bounce going, and we had those higher targets. And you guys can see, cleared 341, cleared 341, cleared 342, and cleared my 344 level. All right, from there, support levels that it cleared pretty much held. It kept melting up a little bit until we started getting what? The false breakout. This is why I say you don't want to call tops until you get like a false breakout or an exhaustion gap type of thing. But in this case, on the 15-minute chart, we had a false breakout where we cleared 346. You see it cleared 346 right there. And then it false breakdown. False breakout. We cleared 346, broke it back down. 346 became resistant, and we pushed all the way down. Pushed all the way down. Didn't have to call the top, just waiting for the right setup. See, in this bullish setup, we cleared resistance 341, 342.5, 344, and it led to more upside. And then right here, we had a false breakout, and it led to a lot more downside. Holy moly. Then finally, we had a nice little setup right here on that 333.5 level, and I did alert it in the group. 333.5 cleared here. This was in power hour. I was watching in power hour. And once it cleared, we had a beautiful bounce going up all the way. Oh, yeah, it tested 340-ish right before the day ended, from 333.5 all the way up to 347, $5, $7, $8 move. Amazing. So that's how you want to use the levels. That's how I use it. Okay, I use the levels with the 15-minute chart. All right, we're going to talk more about Tesla in a little bit, but let's get to the daily chart one more time for SPY. So remember, the setup is we have an inside candle setup. The chop range is 590 down to 584. As long as within that range, we are chopping and building strength for the next move. I know a lot of people don't like it, but these are the times where you want to be patient, allow the market to chop, because once it break in the range, a lot of people are always looking for the best entry. But once it break the range, that's when the next leg is usually coming. And you want to enter when we break the range. So it's very good to know what the range is, and you got to have the patience to wait. All right. So like I said, 584 to 590. If we break down 586 and 584, then down we go down to 582, 579 or lower. Okay. And if we clear 588 and 590 today, then we're probably going to go fill that gap or head up higher. Does that make sense, guys? Let's move on to Triple Q. Triple Q also have an inside candle setup. All right, 495.5, 494.5 up to 503.5 is the chop range. Okay, 494.5 up to 503.5 is the chop range. As of right now, resistant is at 500, 502, and of course 503.5. A bottom is only in if we clear 503.5. Make sense? Okay, and of course support is right now is at 497.5, and at 497.5 we are likely heading down lower, down to 496 and 494.5, and below 494.5 Uncle Charters would be bear bias because it breaks the chop range to the downside. All right, Tesla. Beautiful move on Tesla. We was talking about the intraday move, but overall we're looking at, remove these arrows. We're looking at the daily chart though, guys. Like it's look like it's flagging, is building some type of flag here. All right, building some type of flag. I'll remove all the drawing. Let's do this from scratch. Looks like it's building some type of flag here. So if I go to the top of the flag, go to the bottom of the flag, we got some new resistant levels, and of course I want to get the coordinates correct. So 358.64 is the high, and the low of the flag is around 309.22. So we'll put that in. Now we got the Fibonacci based on this flag on Tesla here. So we got levels. So you guys can see the next level, Fibonacci levels at 339.7. You can round it to 340 if you want, but we're going to have to clear 340. 338 and 340 are resistant levels for Tesla. If we clear it, then maybe we can get a bounce back up to 343, 344.5, 346, and 348. Above 348 could be a bottom is in. Now, if we are bearish, okay, if we are bearish, I do have resistance at 330. I do have support at 336 and 334, with 334 being the fib level. We break down 334, guys. That's bearish, with 332, 330, and 328 in play. And below 328, which is another fib level, we'll likely go fill the gap, which is around 320.8-ish, which also happens to be a fib level. Beautiful. All right. So that's how I got my levels for Tesla, and those are the levels that I am watching. NVDA had a gap fill. I had a gap down yesterday. It's trying to go for a gap up now. Could this be one of those reversal patterns, those 3-candle reversal patterns? Well, if it is, it's going to need to stay above 142 and clear 144. If it does, could be bullish, guys. Could be bullish heading up to 146, 147.3 and 149. If this is not bullish, then it needs to break back below 142 and 140. If it does, 138, 136.5 and 135 all back in play. IWM still overall looking bearish to me and is trying to gap down. If it stays below 228, I am bearish. And below 228, 226, 224.5, and 222 all in play. Do not look to long unless 228 and 230 can clear to put 232 or higher in play, possibly back up to 236. Apple did recapture once again the 50 daily moving average, but it still has not cleared my fib level at 228.4. If it can do it today and also clear 230, I would be bullish. If it breaks back below 227 again, I doubt the bulls are going to get lucky again. So below 227, 225 would be very, very bearish, with 223, 221.4, and 220 back in play. Amazon has an inside candle setup as well. But bottom line is, if it breaks out 201 and 199, I would be bearish. And that would end the inside candle setup bearishly with 197, 195.3, and 194 all in play. Possibly all the way down to 189.5 for the gap fill. Now, if this is going to be bullish, then 203 and 205 must clear to put 207, 209, and 210.5 all back in play. Meta still kind of look bearish to me. And if it breaks down 551 and 549.2 today, it'll definitely be bearish. Follow through, putting 547 or lower, possibly all the way down to 536.6 is back in play. Now, I'm not trusting the bounce unless we recapture some lost levels. So 553 will definitely be a level to watch, and 555. Got to recapture, and we could possibly head back up to 558, 560, and 562. Microsoft lingering around below this fib level. I can't call a bottom unless 417 and 418.7 can clear. All right, first level is at resistance level 415, then 417 and 418.7. If they clear, I would be bullish. And if 413 fails, we're likely heading down. 411.5, 410 or lower would be in play. DXY, we had this structure, this triangle structure that started all the way back in mid 2023. We recently broke it out, guys, for DXY. It ran into a fib level and rejected a bit right now. Okay, so right now I have resistance at 107.157. Okay, 107.157. If it's consolidating right now, but if it can clear that resistance level, DXY could definitely go up higher. All right, if for me to take a pullback more seriously, I do have support at 106.1 and 105.3. If those levels fail, I would be bearish on the DXY. Okay, coin. I traded the coin yesterday for tier 2 and tier 3 members. Coin was one of my trade ideas. You know, I mentioned to long above 301.5 and 303, and it worked out very beautiful. So it treated Uncle so well. So I figured, hey, I'm covering crypto again, so let's bring coin in the mix so we can get some more beautiful trade setups. Okay, so as of right now, I have support at 324 and 322. If it's pullback time, then those levels must fail to put 320, 315, and positive all the way back down to 311.7 and 310 in play. This is a very volatile stock. If we are to be bullish, the next resistance at 325.5 and 327. And if those levels clear, 330, 333, and 334.8 would all be in play. Those levels are still the same, and as we speak, trying to break back above my 38 cents resistance level. Above 38 cents, I got 40 cents and 44 cents in play, and above 44 cents, I'm favoring we go hit 50 plus cents. But as of right now, it needs to recapture 38 cents, because if 38 cents fail, we might go retest 34.5 cents, not 34.5, but 34.5 cents. And below 34.5 cents, Uncle Charles will cut his position, because I would favor more downside, and I don't feel like taking the loss. Well, it wouldn't be a loss, but I want to secure profits. Okay, so below 34.5 cents, I would favor more downside. But as of right now, it's trying to clear 38 cents, and as long as above 40 cents, 44, and 50 cents are all in play, okay? Bitcoin still consolidating, trying to push upwards. Never broke down my 89.1K support level. And as long as above 89.1K, like I mentioned, we cleared 92K, which is trying right now. 93.3K and 95K will all be in play. And above that, we could go get 100K, okay? I can't get bearish unless we break down 89.1K. As of right now, it's still looking bullish, guys. All right? I hope you guys found value in today's video. And if you want, join the Discord. Be part of the Sheep's Den and get that intraday analysis. So, get your edge, guys. Peace.